Chairman. Let me begin by expressing my disappointment that there are no representatives heard here today of Turkish workers and trade unions. Of the 72 million population of Turkey, workers and small agricultural holders are the vast majority, and their voice should have been here today. Now, this committee over the last few months and other committees has been discussing the idea of coherence quite a bit, whether there is coherence between what the European Union says it stands for in terms of its ideals of democracy, human rights, justice and peace, and its trade policies. And we have to bring that discussion into this discussion here today with regard to Turkey. Now, Mr. Kaliagasi represents big business here, Turkish business, and I have serious concerns about workers' rights in Turkey at the present time and how Turkish companies abroad treat their workers also. I wonder if GAMA Corporation is a member of the Turkish Industry and Business Association. It's a major economic player in Turkey itself. But in 2005 in Ireland we uncovered a massive worker exploitation scandal by that company involving 1,000 Turkish workers who had been brought to Ireland, paid 1/5 of the legal wage in Ireland, and forced to live in horrific conditions on construction sites. Now, the Turkish government as well, I say, have serious concerns about its approach. And perhaps here there is coherence, that the Turkish government is aping the neoliberal right-wing economic policies of the European Union, particularly pro-privatisation and pro-liberalisation and attacks on workers' rights and living standards. 11,000 workers from the Tekel Corporation have been on strike in very difficult circumstances. That's the company producing alcohol and tobacco, because the government wishes to privatise it, with serious repercussions for those workers. Now, the last point, Chairman, is this. Mr. Hakura was tending to give the impression that we were moving towards a secular, democratic paradise in Turkey. Far from it, I'm afraid. We only recently had banned the Democratic Society Party, the DTP, which is a Kurdish party, not a workers' party, not a left party. It's right-wing in its economic policy. The excuse is that it is in some way linked to the PKK, which is a threadbare excuse to have it banned. There is intense social and military repression of the Kurdish minority continuing. And, of course, the EU, some EU countries are also complicit here in selling arms to Turkey, which are used for this repression. So, Chairman, I want to see these issues addressed, and I would like to see us having a hearing here to redress the imbalance today, where we would invite representatives of Turkish workers, trade unionists, members of the Kurdish community, human rights organisations and the Turkish government if it wishes to be represented also. Thank you.